All right, y'all. So DC dropped this nearly 4 minute long sneak peek, and it's crazy because, like, on YouTube, I think it already has like 4 million views or something. I'm sure it's way more than that by this point. Let's talk about it. All right, so it starts out with this scene, of course, we saw from the trailer, right? Where clearly someone or something has been knocking Superman upside his head real bad. Like, real bad, right? So we see him get smashed into the ground, into the snow, body injured. I mean, he can hardly breathe. He's spitting blood. It's really bad. So Clark whistles loudly, and here comes Krypto. Like, he's bringing an avalanche behind him because he's so strong, obviously. It was so funny and really cute, right? Because Superman is clearly already badly hurt, and here comes Krypto thinking that it's time to play. It was so hilarious. Krypto's moving Clark's leg around like he was that girl on Big Comfy Couch. I was like, yo, Clark is like, please, can you stop? So he's like, no, bro, like, take me home. So finally, Clark is able to give Krypto his cape, like, please, bro, like. So Krypto drags Clark home. And I've said this since I first saw that, like, whatever this clip was going to be, like, goodness, can he just fly? Krypto, please just fly me home. Like, you are dragging me across the terrain. But it's cool. It's so funny. We get to see the Fortress of Solitude rise up out of the ground. I thought that was really fun. It looked really good. Krypto must have barked a little password or something. So he just barks. They let him in. The bots immediately come in to help him out, help Clark out. And one of them says, no need to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it. We have no consciousness whatsoever, merely automatons that are basically here to serve. And then, of course, meet 12. She's new, and she's, like, blushing and stuff. I'm like, okay, y'all got these robots with these personalities. So they said damage to Clark's kidney, his bladder, his large intestine, his lungs, whoever is out there beating him up, they're doing a good job. Okay? Because this Kryptonian is really, like, Krypto had to drag him back. So they said with a healthy dose of yellow sun, he should be good. So they used this, like, really cool looking machine, and they said 229 times Saharan Prime. And so I was like, whatever Saharan Prime is, I don't know if that's like a particular degrees or particular atmosphere that they measure in the Sahara, or if Saharan Prime is another planet and they're just like, well, 229 times the amount of sunlight that that planet would receive. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Whatever that is, it sounds like a lot. 229 times, right? Whatever it is. And so I was kind of surprised when the sun hit Clark and it hurt him, but apparently this has happened in, like, other movies as well. And honestly, if this is Krypton's, like, way of doing surgery, you see what I'm saying? Then of course it's gonna hurt Superman. I like that idea. But also maybe they're trying to say that they're giving him such a high amount of sunlight, because they, like I said, 229 times. Such a high amount of sunlight that it has become painful, right, to try and speed up his healing process. They're like, I mean, we could let you sit above the Earth's atmosphere for, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, and you'll be good. But they're just like, we need for you to get back in the field right now. Because that's what it seems like. We need for you to get back in the field right now. Because why would they hurt him unless they have to, right? Because whoever is beating you up is really doing a good job, like I said, and they are not going to stop. We need to put you back in the field. So, like, a lot of people were just like, oh, why is the sunlight hurting him? Oh, it shouldn't be like this. And I'm just like, I don't know. Are y'all saying that surgery doesn't hurt? Are you saying that sometimes medicine doesn't hurt? You see what I'm saying? Just because something is good for you doesn't mean that 229 times the amount that you would normally get, or whatever they're saying, right, wouldn't hurt. I like this idea. I don't know, y'all. And then after this, of course, they showed the trailer with maybe like 2 extra shots in it or something. But I don't know, y'all. I am very excited. I think this was a perfect amount of like preview sneak peek to show us, right? Get us excited, but don't show us too much of it. Also, it just feels really comic booky. Like from the color grading to the, personality of the robots to crypto, it just feels very like how a superhero film is supposed to feel already. And I know I only seen 5. Obviously, it's only a sneak peek, but still, I'm here for it. Now, I will say I cannot end this video without talking about the elephant in the room, which is that apparently, I guess Fantastic Four done released a trailer as well, or like a new trailer, maybe had a couple new shots in it. I don't know how new it is, right? But they released some stuff too, and I'm just like, if you put me in a room and threaten me and say, which one would you want to see? You have to tell the truth. Fantastic Four versus Superman. Like, Superman's get me. Superman got me from the trailer, and then they're keeping me with this sneak peek. I think that DC was at a place where they understood that they had to reinvent the wheel completely, or I don't say reinvent, but like push it forward in a very substantial way, right? I think Marvel's at a place where they're just like, well, everybody loves the slop. They keep coming for it. You know what I mean? Maybe we could make $1 billion off this movie if we just shove a bunch of nostalgic characters together. We don't have a plot. I heard rumors that Marvel's still working on the script and they still building the sets. And they talk about, oh, we're going to get this out in 2026. All right. So, like I said, I feel like one franchise understands, like, okay, we done made so much slop that it's like, it's time to just completely give something new. I think Marvel's in this place where it's like, well, more of the same, don't y'all like Robert Downey Jr.? Let's do it again. And I'm just like, okay. Either way, this has definitely made me excited about this movie. I think that if they knock this out the park, and this movie is as good as it seems, it will be a very good springboard for the rest of DC to jump off of and just completely just do it over. Remake it. Give us something new. Give us something different. It feels good already. Let me know what y'all thought of this. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll check y'all out later. Peace. Make sure that you're going to www.zeraxia.com. When you join the waitlist there on the site, you will be the first to be notified when I drop my sequel. Also, you'll immediately get chapter 1 of my upcoming sequel of the upcoming book sent to your email as a PDF. So check that out. Also, this is a different excerpt from my upcoming book, so you definitely want to pause to read if you're trying to get your life. Keep in mind that this upcoming book, this sequel, is following up the first book that is already released called Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King. I released it a few years ago. It was my introduction to writing fantasy and stuff, so just go easy on me. But either way, as you can see here, it's given 4.9 stars. It's given 4.9 stars. So yeah, check out Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King while you wait for Zeraxia, The Vengeance of Coldwind, right? And go to Zeraxia.com, sign up, join the waitlist, get your free chapter. Thank you so much.